Hi, this is Christian, and welcome to NFL Updates Express, your weekly dose of NFL news. Coming your way, Week 15 predictions. It's Sunday Night Football on NBC when the Arizona Cardinals travel to Lincoln Financial Field to take on the Philadelphia Eagles. Now, we already know about the hot mess and a bunch of garbage in the NFC East division with a bunch of mediocre teams trying to make to the playoffs to face the number 5 seed that will probably destroy them. But you never know, and with the Philadelphia Eagles in contention and winning their last 2 games, the Eagles could be the front runner in a division where the Giants are actually playing pretty well and the Redskins are playing pretty well. So it will be tough for the Eagles to make the playoffs, but a win against the Arizona Cardinals would do wonders for their chances of making it to the postseason for the Eagles. The Cardinals, on the other hand, they have an offensive array of weapons, including Larry Fitzgerald, of course their running back David Johnson, the rookie, Carson Palmer, their quarterback, and Michael Floyd at receiver as well. So they have a bunch of weapons and one of the best teams in the NFC. I think they come into Philadelphia and get the win. Dylan's prediction is the Arizona Cardinals. The next matchup is between the Denver Broncos and the Pittsburgh Steelers. Now, Peyton Manning won't be playing in this game, and it would be pretty cool if Manning and Roethlisberger were playing, but it's Brock Osweiler taking the spotlight once again for the Broncos. For the Broncos to win this game, well, their offense was not effective against the Oakland Raiders and their big win. So it looks like the Broncos need to get back on track against the Steelers team that is fighting for playoff position. The Steelers, well, they have a lot of great players like Antonio Brown and D'Angelo Williams leading the way. And on defense, they've actually not been as great as I thought, but they can still make things happen against a Broncos team that their offense has been inept at many times this season. Overall in this game, I think it'll be a great battle, but I think that the Pittsburgh Steelers are going to do just enough to pull it out. Dylan's prediction is the Denver Broncos. It's a matchup in the Meadowlands when the undefeated Carolina Panthers come to town to take on the New York Football Giants. Now, many people are calling this a big game for the New York Giants, and many people are actually picking them to win this game, even a bet at 6-7, and the Panthers haven't lost a game this season. But I could see the Giants pulling it off. Odell Beckham Jr. and Eli Manning have had a great tandem so far this year, and they've been explosive. But against the Panthers defense and elite cornerback Josh Norman, who has shut down practically every receiver he's faced this year, I don't know if Odell Beckham can get enough going to produce enough points for the Giants to upset the Panthers. The Panthers, though, they'll be at a loss with their star running back Jonathan Stewart out due to a foot injury, and Fozzie Whitaker, most likely slated to start, or Mike Tolbert or Cameron Artis-Payne, their rookie, will get some carries as well and try to help the Panthers remain undefeated. I think this will be a pretty entertaining game, but I think when it's all said and done, the Carolina Panthers keep their undefeated season intact. Dylan's prediction is the upset, the New York Football Giants. The last spotlight game of the week is when the Buffalo Bills take on the Washington Redskins. Now, the Redskins, well, they're still in the hunt for their division to get a playoff spot, and with the Cowboys most likely eliminated in that division, they'll be fighting off the Giants and the Eagles, who play pretty tough teams, the Panthers and the Cardinals respectively. So if the Redskins can beat a Bills team that is floundering after having a chance to make the playoffs, then the Redskins could be in position to make the playoffs. The Bills, on the other hand, had their playoff dreams pretty much crushed after losing to LaShawn McCoy's former team last week, the Philadelphia Eagles, and now the Bills are just fighting for a chance to just, get a winning record. This will be a fun game to watch with the offensive stars on both teams like LaShawn McCoy and Alfred Morris, and the receivers like Sammy Watkins, Pierre Garçon, and Deshaun Jackson. But overall, I'm taking the Washington Redskins to win the game. Dylan's prediction is the Buffalo Bills. player of the week is Seattle Seahawks quarterback Russell Wilson. Now the Seahawks as a whole team is getting really hot, and if they can keep up their pace and Russell Wilson can continue what he's doing, then the Seahawks may be able to upset a few teams and head to Super Bowl 50. Can Wilson, Doug Baldwin, and the crew get the job done? We'll just have to wait and see. It was the last color rush of the season, but it was ketchup versus mustard as the uniforms looked like. The Rams took on the Tampa Bay Buccaneers, with the Buccaneers clinging to slim playoff hopes, and they might have got them dashed as Case Keenum had a near perfect day for St. Louis. Tavon Austin and Todd Gurley ran wild as Jameis Winston couldn't get the job done, even though a fairly decent day for him and Mike Evans. But it was the St. Louis Rams getting the job done, 31-23. We're getting close to the end of the regular season. Let's see how the Week 14 scores went. It was the Cardinals over the Vikings, 23-20. The Redskins over the Bears, 24-21. The Panthers over the Falcons, 38-0. The Eagles over the Bills, 23-20. The Browns over the 49ers, 24-10. The Rams over the Lions, 21-14. The Saints over the Buccaneers, 24-17. The Jets over the Titans, 30-8. The Steelers over the Bengals, 33-20. The Jaguars over the Colts, 51-16. The Chiefs over the Chargers, 10-3. The Seahawks over the Ravens, 35-6. The Raiders over the Broncos, 15-12. The Packers over the Cowboys, 28-7. The Patriots over the Texans, 27-6. And the Giants over the Dolphins, 31-24. The most entertaining game was Giants-Dolphins, and the upset of the week was Raiders versus the Broncos. My record prediction for Week 14 was 8-8, as was Dylan's. My record prediction for the entire year is 124-84. Dylan's is 117-91.